style guide. Use casual storage and language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the timeless music. Mixes power and emotion, delivering rock anthems and ballads that speak of love, heartbreak, resilience, and freedom. Inspiring fans across the world. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Echoes whisper, dusk, shadow, embrace, mood, powerful, emotional release, purpose, and emotional string pad, optional, cinematic feel. I was 20 on a backstreet bus, window cracked, rain on my shoes. Radio played that old brave tune, made a promise I would see it through. Mom's note folded in my coat said, go on kid, don't play small. City lights and a second-hand dream felt heavy, but I carried it all. Every mile had a lesson to learn, every fall taught my hands how to burn. I kept moving, even scared and unsure, heart wide open, still believing more. Turn it up, let the night hear us sing. Love is loud when we give it a name. We bend, we break, but we don't disappear. We choose the road that leads us free. If you're tired, if you're almost done, hold the song like a loaded gun. Aim it high at the fear you feel. We're still standing, and that's the deal. Saw you crying by the corner store, neon buzzing, tears on your sleeve. You said I tried, but the door stayed closed. I said stay here, breathe, believe. We laughed about the bad tattoos and the nights we slept on floors. Every scar was a map we drew, pointing forward, asking for more. There's a fire in the simple truth. You don't need permission to choose. Take the hill, let the pain roll through, then rise again like you always do. Turn it up, let the night hear us sing. Love is loud when we give it a name. We bend, we break, but we don't disappear. We choose the road that leads us free. If you're tired, if you're almost done, hold the song like a loaded gun. Aim it high at the feel you feel. We're still standing, and that's the deal. Strings come in like a steady hand. Piano falls in time with the heart. Drums hit hard like a second chance. Guitars cry then tear it apart. If the world says no, we say watch me. Backed by voices, side by side, this is ours. Every broken part turning courage into pride. Turn it up, let the night hear us sing. Love is loud when we give it a name. We bend, we break, but we don't disappear. We choose the road that leads us free. From the first small hope we hung on to the sky we're breaking through. We're still standing. there. I grew up on the street where the lights flickered out, paint peeling off the walls, hope running low on doubt. Mom worked late nights, Dad said don't quit now. I learned early how to fall and stand back up somehow. Radio playing through a cracked old door, songs about leaving, wanting something more. I kept a beat on the dashboard of a beat-up car. Dreams felt close, but life felt hard. Every scar got a name, every mile had a cost. I lost a few friends, lost track of what I lost, but something in my chest kept pounding the truth. I'm still here, still reaching, still burning for proof. These are the nights that break you open wide when your heart hits the floor, but you don't let it die. Sing it loud for the ones who tried, for the calloused hands and open roads inside. If I fall again, I'll rise again. This fire in my bones won't ever end. Played dive bar stages with a borrowed amp, sweat on the floor, cables taped by hand. Crowd of 10, but they sang every line. Felt like the whole damn world was mine. Bills on the table, strings cutting my skin. Love left notes saying I can't win. Still tune my guitar, still chase that sound. Still believed I was meant for more than this town. I've been bent, I've been broke, I've been close to done, but quitting never felt like an option, not once. There's a voice in the noise when the lights go down, saying hold on tight, you're still bound for now. These are the nights that break you open wide when your heart hits the floor, but you don't let it die. Sing it loud for the ones who tried, for the calloused hands and open roads inside. If I fall again, I'll rise again. This fire in my bones won't ever end. Piano rolls like rain on a restless street, strings pulling tight underneath the beat. I see every face that stood by me then, every closed door that made me push again. I'm not made of steel, I'm made of scars, of missed chances and late night bars. But give me a stage and a crack mic stand, I'll give you everything I am. These are the nights that break you open wide when your heart hits the floor, but you don't let it die. Sing it loud for the ones who try, for the calloused hands and open roads inside. If I fall again, I'll rise again. This fire in my bones won't ever end. So turn it up slow, let the chords ring true. This song's for me, but it's also for you. We're still breathing, still standing was 20 with a borrowed car, radio low, chasing something far. Hands on the wheel, heart in my throat. Every mile felt like a promise I wrote. We slept on floors, ate late night fries, dreams bigger than the towns we passed by. Your laugh cut through the tired air, said one day they'll know we were here. The nights were long, the pay was thin, but something in us wouldn't give in. We learned how to fall, learned how to rise, with open cuts and stubborn pride. These songs lived us when we bend, but don't break, turn our hurt into something we can take. Hands up high, hearts wide open, love and grit in every word spoken. We keep on running, we keep the flame still standing on this road, calling out our names. Years roll by like passing trains. Some dreams leave, some remain. I lost my way more than once, but your letter said don't give up. But play that old tune in a half-lit bar. Strings were worn, but they carried us far. Strangers sang like they knew our lives, every voice burning alive. We carried hope in beat-up cases, freedom found in familiar faces. Through closed doors and long nights alone, we built a home inside the song. These songs lived us when we bend, but don't break, turn our hurt into something we can take. Hands up high, hearts wide open, love and grit in every word spoken. We keep on running in, we keep the flame still standing on this road, calling out our names. If the world feels heavy on your chest tonight, put your faith in the sound and the shaking lights. Every scar tells you you're still alive. Every note says the fight's worth the time. We don't need crowns, we don't need gold, just a reason to be brave and bold. These songs lived us when we bend, but don't break, turn our hurt into something we can take. Hands up high, hearts wide open, love and grit in every word spoken. We keep on running, we keep the flame still standing on this road, calling out our names. So play it loud when the room feels small. Let the drums and guitars take the fall. From city streets to open skies, this song survives, and so do our lives. And so do our lives. I was 20 with a second-hand guitar, Strings cut my fingers, but I played through the pain. Rent was late, headlights on an empty street. I kept a promise to myself in the pouring rain. You were working late at the corner cafe, counting tips, dreaming bigger than this town. We laughed at the clock like it couldn't win. Said someday we'd wear our courage like a crown. Every no I heard just hardened my skin. Every mile I walked taught me how to stand. You said don't quit when it gets hard, so I took your hand. Hold the line tonight, don't let go. When the weight gets heavy, lean in close. We're made of sparks and scars that shine, built to bend, not break in the firelight. If the road feels long, we'll take it slow. Heart to heart, we'll learn and grow. Hold the line tonight. We were born to try. I remember the garage with the radio low, old drums rattling the walls at dawn. Neighbors bang, but we played anyway, chasing something true we could stand upon. Your name on a note in my jacket pocket, a map drawn rough to a better day. Love isn't loud, it's showing up when the crowd is gone and the bills still stay. I've fallen down, yeah, more than once, but I'll rise with the lessons I earned. You said keep your eyes on what you love and let the rest burn. Hold the line tonight, don't let go. When the weight gets heavy, lean in close. We're made of sparks and scars that shine, built to bend, not break in the firelight. If the road feels long, we'll take it slow. Heart to heart, we'll learn and grow. Hold the line tonight. We were born to try. If the lights go out and the room goes quiet, if the doubt comes knocking at our door, I'll play it straight on a worn-out piano. You'll sing me back to who we're fighting for. No silver crowns, no perfect plans, just grit, grace, and a steady beat. We'll turn the hurt into a reason, put tomorrow under our feet. Hold the line tonight, don't let go. When the weight gets heavy, lean in close. We're made of sparks and scars that shine, built to bend, not break in the firelight. If the road feels long, we'll take it slow. Heart to heart, we'll learn and grow. Hold the line tonight. We were born to try. So tune the strings and set the pace, crash the drums, let the night ignite. With love to lead and grit to guide, we'll hold the line tonight. I remember that old radio the kitchen. Crackle wires, late night AM shows. Mom was humming while the coffee was dripping. Dad tapping time on the worn out floor. Every song felt bigger than the room we were in, like it knew our names, knew what we'd been through. We were broke, tired, trying to stay forgiven, but those chords kept pulling us through. I didn't know it then, but I know it now. We were learning how to survive, 3 minutes at a time. These are the songs that break us open, that stitch us back when we fall apart. From love letters to goodbye moments, they hit you straight in the heart. We scream them loud in crowded arenas, or cry alone in the car at night. These ballads and anthems remind us we're still alive and we're alright. I played my first show in a half-lit basement, sweaty walls and a borrowed amp. Hands were shaking, voice was breaking, still I sang like it was my last chance. Saw a girl in the front row crying, like the words were hers somehow. That's when I learned this feeling is shared. Every hurt finds a way out. Different stories, same scars inside, all looking for a sign. We're not alone tonight. These are the songs that break us open, that stitch us back when we fall apart. From love letters to goodbye moments, they hit you straight in the heart. We scream them loud in crowded arenas, or cry alone in the car at night. These ballads and anthems remind us we're still alive and we're alright. Hands in the air, lights on our faces, strangers singing like old friends do. Every voice carrying its own history, but the chorus rings true. Pain turns into something stronger when it's carried in tune. These are the songs that break us open, that stitch us back when we fall apart. From love letters to goodbye moments, they hit you straight in the heart. We scream we'll stand, we'll fight. Slumber news casual, storytelling language to focus on concrete. Storytelling language and visual imagery specific to these songs. Uplift and inspire, blending hope, freedom, and rock energy with themes of love and perseverance, making the music a timeless global phenomenon. But keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliché words. Echoes whisper, dusk, shadow mood, powerful emotional release, purpose, main hook and emotional peak. emotional release. Purpose, main hook, and emotional peace. Conchit-storic language, string pad archino, standing at theater, shotgun, use casual, starred in language. Focus on concrete, storyteller left visual, live imagery specific to the with iconic melodies and deck with lyrics. The music explores love, resilience, and keep it realistic and grounded. Strictly do not use these cliche words. Foreign guide, use casual, starring in language. To focus on concrete, storytelling like visual, in every tree specific to the with iconic melodies and that lift in lyrics. Music explores love, resilience, and electron guitar, emotional release. Drum kits, main hook, and emotional peace. I've seen a crowd rise up with fire in their eyes, hands held high beneath the roaring skies, songs built on dreams that won't bend or break, voices that shout for all our sakes. Every chord hits like a battle cry, turning pain and hope into reasons why. These anthems are born from passion, from strength. They carry us miles, they go to great lengths. But ballads tell tales where hearts fall apart, love's jagged edges painted from the start, music that holds every step of our way, anthems and heartstrings, our stories replay. There's a room filled with memories deep and wide, soft piano keys where broken hearts confide. A melody lingers, one but true, a ballad that's bleeding just for you. Strings pull tight on the map of our scars, reminding us who we truly are. These anthems are born from passion, from strength. They carry us miles, they go to great lengths. But ballads tell tales where hearts fall apart, love's jagged edges painted from the start, music that holds every step of our way, anthems and heartstrings, our stories replay. In every shout, in every tear, we find the reason we're still here. Power in the fight, solace in the pain, songs that guide us through the These anthems are born from passion, from strength. They carry us miles, they go to great lengths. But ballads tell tales where hearts fall apart, love's jagged edges painted from the start, music that holds every step of our way, anthems and heartstrings, our stories replay. So let the chords rise and the voices swell, every note a story only time can tell. Anthems for the brave, ballads for the worn, music that carries us into the dawn. I was 13 with a radio taped together. Bedroom wall shaking, mom yelling, turn it down. The singer on the station sounded warm but honest, like he'd been where I was, trying to figure it out. First love written in a crooked letter, first goodbye in a parking lot rain. Those songs were a map when I had no direction, a loud beating heart in the middle of pain. Every record spun like a promise, every chorus said you're not alone. From crack vinyl to late night stages, we carried these songs like a second home. This is timeless music, power and feeling, hands in the air, every word believed. Rock anthems and ballads, breaking and healing, teaching us how to fall and still be free. From love that burns to hearts that break, we sing it loud for our own sake. This is a sound that won't let go. Turn it up, hold it close. I've seen strangers cry at the same damn line, different faces, same old truth. A couple swaying slow near the back of the hall, like the night belongs to just them two. There's a kid in the crowd with fire in his eyes, thinking someday that'll be me, chasing freedom in 6 steel strings and a beat that hits like honesty. From small town bars to city lights, from busted vans to loaded planes, the miles are long but the song survives, still cutting straight through the noise and the names. This is timeless music, power and feeling, hands in the air, every word believed. Rock anthems and ballads, breaking and healing, teaching us how to fall and still be free. From love that burns to hearts that break, we sing it loud for our own sake. This is a sound that won't let go. Turn it up, hold it close. There are nights when the weight gets heavy, when the mirror tells you lies. That's when a simple melody can pull you back, remind you why we've been. But don't stay broken, we scream it out, we survive. A beat, a chord, a human voice, keeping hope alive. This is timeless music, power and feeling, rising up from the kick and the crash. Rock anthems and ballads, honest and real, built from scars and moments that last. From love that burns to hearts that break, we sing it loud for our own sake. This is a sound that won't let go. Turn it up, hold it close. When the lights go down and the road keeps calling, we carry these songs wherever we go across the world. Different stories, same old fire in our bones. Turn it up, hold it close. Style guide, use casual storytelling language to focus on concrete storytelling and visual imagery specific to the vibe, blending rock power with lyrical depth. These songs inspire millions through themes of love, resilience, and dreams resonating across generations worldwide. But keep it realistic and grounded. String pad, optional, cinematic feel. Radio flickers in a borrowed car, hands on the wheel thinking who we are. Bills on the counter, coffee gone cold. Life keeps asking, are you brave or old? Neon signs blink over Main Street rain. We learn the cost, we learn the game. I wrote lines on napkins, played them loud, trying to say it clear, trying to say it proud. When the night feels heavy on your chest and the map don't show you where to step, I found the truth in 6 thin strings. Every sky can sing. These songs carry the weight we hide. Broken days and the love that survives. Turn it up when the walls close in. Feel the drums hit hard. Let the healing begin. From the floor to the lights we rise and we bring all the hurt, all the hope, let it ring. These songs carry the weight we hide, and they teach us how to stay alive. Your laugh in the kitchen, 2 a.m. We dance between the sink and them. Your head on my shoulder, vinyl spins. Promises cracked and fixed again. I took a fall, hit the concrete fast. You held my face, said this will pass. The band kicked in like a second heart. We stitched our faith with a simple start. When the road feels longer than it should and the mirror says you misunderstood, I found the truth in 6 thin strings. Every scar can sing. These songs carry the weight we hide. Broken days and the love that survives. Turn it up when the walls close in. Feel the drums hit hard. Let the healing begin. From the floor to the lights we rise and we bring all the hurt, all the hope, let it ring. These songs carry the weight we hide, and they teach us how to stay alive. Guitars grind like a promise kept. Piano falls, then we catch our breath. Strings coming like a steady hand, not to save us, just help us stand. If the world gets loud and the truth feels thin, we don't quit, we lean in. These songs carry the weight we hide. Broken days and the love that survives. Turn it up when the walls close in. Feel the drums hit hard. Let the healing begin. From the floor to the lights we rise and we bring all the hurt, all the hope, let it ring. These songs carry the weight we hide, and they teach us how strong, we're still here, we're moving on. Every voice, every string, every scar can sing. I was 17 on the cheap seats rail, hand sore from clapping, voice already gone. The lights came up like a second sunrise, and every chord felt bigger than the town I was from. We sang about leaving, we sang about staying, about loving too hard and falling apart. Those songs were maps for kids with nothing, just a beat and a fire in the heart. Years roll by, life gets heavy, bills on the table, names on stones, but a song comes on, and for a minute I remember I'm not out alone. From stadium shaking rock anthems to late night ballads that tell the truth, every line is a promise that the hurt won't win, that will make it through. They carry love, they carry hope, they give ambition a reason to start. Music heals what the world breaks down, keeps dreams alive, keeps us standing in the dark. I've seen a couple hold hands in the front row, tears running free when the piano starts. I've seen a tired soul in a beat-up car find a little peace between the chords and the stars. Some songs sound like open highways, some feel like home after years away. Every voice in the crowd is different, but we all need the same thing to stay. When the nights feel long and heavy, and the road won't show its end, I turn it up just to remind me I'm more where I've been. From stadium shaking rock anthems to quiet ballads that hit the bone, they tell us love is still breathing even when we feel worn down to stone. They carry love, they carry hope, they give ambition a reason to start. Music heals what the world breaks down, keeps dreams alive, keeps us standing in the dark. There's a beat in the chest of every dreamer, a rhythm saying don't let go. Every scar turns into a story when you let the melody take control. Turn it up, let it break you open, let it remind you who you are. From stadium shaking rock anthems to ballads born from honest pain, we learn to rise, we learn to fall, and still believe we can try again. They carry love, they carry hope, they give ambition a reason to start. Music heals what the world breaks down, keeps dreams alive, keeps strong to lean on. We'll never face this life on our own. I learned my chords in a rented room, embers like a bad neon sign, posters taped with borrowed hope, counting change just to buy time. We played loud for empty seats, sweat on the floor, hearts on the line. Every miss felt heavy then, every win felt like a sign. Some nights we aimed for the rafters, some nights we barely got by, but the song kept moving us forward. When the road said stop, we said try. From stadium lights to a quiet piano, hands in the air, then hands on the wheel. We sang about love when it broke us open. We sang about hope when it didn't feel real. Every dream had dents and scratches, but the beat kept pulling us through. If the world starts coming apart, we'll play it back and start anew. I saw a kid in the front row crying, holding tight to a borrowed tune. Said it got him through a hard year, like a friend who knows you well. Backstage coffee, cheap motel, promises written in pen. We chased the sound of a better life, learned who we were along the way then. There's a power in a simple chorus. When the room starts breathing as one, it turns hurt into forward motion, shows you the race isn't run. From stadium lights to a quiet piano, hands in the air, then hands on the wheel. We sang about love when it broke us open. We sang about hope when it didn't feel real. Every dream had dents and scratches, but the beat kept pulling us through. If the world starts coming apart, we'll play it back and start anew. Turn the guitars a little louder, let the drums hit straight and true. Let the bass hold the floor steady, let the strings paint the room. We're not fixed, we're still becoming, still aiming for something bright. If the song can keep us standing, then we'll make it through the night. started out like flames, sparking in the rain, chasing moments, burning bright despite the pain. Every word we sang was holding back the night, but in your eyes I saw a fire born to fight. Through the silence, through the scars and all we've been, there's a story in this sound, a place where we began. These winds that carry us won't let us fall, built from every battle, standing tall, hands wide open, hearts unconfined. The songs we write remain alive, from passion's flame to anthems roar. We're breaking free forevermore. In every note, a hope that sings, winds that carry us on wings. Rattle of the road beneath our traveling feet, lessons learned on highways stretching incomplete. The melody that's shaped by every twist and turn. In every chorus, there's a truth we've earned. Through the noise and under stars, we find our way again, unfolding every lyric like the pages of when. These winds that carry us won't let us fall, built from every battle, standing tall, hands wide open, hearts unconfined. The songs we write remain alive, from passion's flame to anthems roar. We're breaking free forevermore. In every note, a hope that sings, winds that carry us on wings. Guitar crying out like the stories that we keep. Piano chords hold steady while the world's asleep. Drums a heartbeat steady, bass a grounding line. Together weaving threads that never fade with time. These winds that carry us won't let us fall, built from every battle, standing tall, hands wide open, hearts unconfined. The songs we write remain alive, from passion's flame We drove down that old highway, sunlight pouring through the cracks. Your hand on mine was steady, like the calm after the storm attacks. Every mile we left behind a story burning in the sky. Not afraid to face the thunder when it calls us to fly. The road bends and twists, but every step's a call to stand up, to fight through, to never let us fall. So we raise our voices, break through the silence wide. With hearts unchained, we ride the winds of tomorrow's tide. In every breath, in every fight, we find our way. Love and freedom carrying us through the darkest day. You told me keep on dreaming, even when the night gets cold. I saw the fire in your eyes, a story waiting to be told. No mountain high enough to stop the dreams we've built so strong. Together facing every challenge, where we both belong. The road bends and twists, but our spirits won't divide. With every step, we're forging paths that no fear can hide. So we raise our voices, break through the I learned the sound of a room with no applause, just a radio humming and the floorboards warm. We played our hearts on secondhand strings, chasing a feeling we couldn't afford. There were nights the road felt longer than truth, gaslight blinking, coffee gone cold. Still we laughed at the cracks in the plan, said if it breaks us, it makes us bold. Every scar had a reason to stay, every fall taught us how to stand. We wrote our names in the back of the map with shaking hands. From the slow burn tears to the open road cries, we turned the hurt into open skies. When the lights came on, we were still the same. Hearts on fire, calling freedom by name. These songs are built to outlast the pain. Hope in the chords, memory in the rain. From quiet rooms to the roar of the crowd, we sing it loud. We sing it loud. I saw your face in the front row glare, eyes wide open like you finally knew that the story you carried for all these years had a place to land inside of you. The band leaned in when the beat came late, drums hit hard like a promise kept. Guitars rang with a rough-edged truth, piano rolled like a deep breath. We weren't born for a safe return, we were made for the long way through. Every mile put steel in our spine and a song in you. From the slow burn tears to the open road cries, we turned the hurt into open skies. When the lights came on, we were still the same. Hearts on fire, calling freedom by name. These songs are built to outlast the pain. Hope in the chords, memory in the rain. From quiet rooms to the roar of the crowd, we sing it loud. We sing it loud. If tomorrow shakes the ground, we know we'll tune the strings and let it roll. No perfect lines, just honest sound, a reason to get back up now. Strings rise up like a steady hand, holding us through the hardest parts. This is more than a moment's thrill, it's a lifeline carved in our hearts. From the slow burn tears to the open road cries, we turn the hurt into open skies. When the lights came on, we were still the same. Hearts on fire, calling freedom by name. These songs are built to outlast the pain. Hope in the chords, memory in the rain. From quiet rooms to the roar of the crowd, we sing it loud. electric guitar, haunting old cinematic feel.
I was 22 on a cracked old sidewalk, rent past due, guitar case in my hand, streetlight buzzing like it's tired of working. Same as me, trying to be a better man. Mom said life won't cut you any favors. Love said stay when it's hard to stand. So I played those chords till my fingers ache, hoping someone out there would understand. Every scar I carry has a rhythm, every loss is part of the tune. I learned the hard way how to listen when the world goes quiet in the room. These songs carry the weight of living, broken hearts and stubborn dreams. They talk about falling and forgiving, about getting back up on your feet. Turn the pain into something honest, turn the tears into gasoline. That's the power inside the music, it holds us up when we're weak. I saw love in a beat-up kitchen, 2 cups of coffee, and no money left. She laughed loud at my bad decisions, said we'll figure it out somehow, I guess. We fought like storms on Sunday mornings, then danced it out by Friday night. Every word we couldn't say out loud found a home in a melody we liked. Life don't stop when it knocks you flat, it just waits to see what you'll do. So I wrote it down in a 3-chord truth, set it free and followed through. These songs carry the weight of living, long dark roads and borrowed time. They tell the truth without pretending, put a fire back in your spine. From the wreckage we build a chorus, from the hurt we learn to sing. That's the power inside the music, it makes you believe again. I've seen a crowd go still and silent, one voice shaking, trying to start. Then the drums hit hard like a heartbeat, and every stranger feels the spark. No one's fixed, no one's flawless, we're just trying to survive. But for 3 minutes in that moment, we feel alive. These songs carry the weight of living, every love that came and went, They don't promise easy endings, just the strength to keep moving ahead. If you're tired and barely standing, if you think you've lost your way, let the music do the talking. It knows how to make you stay. So turn it up when the road gets heavy. Let it break you, let it heal, because the best parts of our story are the ones we dare to Alarm clock rattles at 5:30. Coffee burns, but it keeps me alive. Bills on the counter, boots by the door. Same old grind, still wanting more. Radio preacher talking about faith. I just tighten my grip on the steering wheel lane. Every mile feels heavy on my chest, but I show up anyway, do my best. I've been bent, I've been broke, I've been worn thin. At nights where quitting almost wins, but there's a fire that won't lie down. It keeps me moving when I hit the ground. I'm still standing on this side of the pain, heart still beating through the wind and rain. Every scar's a mark that says I tried. I'm still standing on this side. Turn the amps up, let the walls all shake. If this is the price, then it's one I'll pay. I bend, I crack, but I don't break. I'm still standing on this side. Saw my old man with grease on his hand. Said, son, life won't go as you planned. He laughed it off, but I saw the weight. Years of holding the family straight. Friends fell off when the money got tight. Phones went quiet in the longest nights. I learned real quick who stays, who's gone, who shows up when the lights are gone. I've been cut by the truth, healed by time, lost a few dreams, found a stronger spine. When the road feels narrow and mean, I remember who I'm trying to be. I'm still standing on this side of the pain, heart still beating through the wind and rain. Every scar's a mark that says I tried. I'm still standing on this side. Turn the amps up, let the walls all shake. If this is the price, then it's one I'll pay. I bend, I crack, but I don't break. I'm still standing on this side. Let the drums hit hard like a pulse in my chest. Let the guitar scream what my mouth can't confess. If you're crawling through hell, keep your eyes ahead. You're stronger than the things you said. You can fall, you can fail, you can lose your way, but you don't have to stay there.
not today. I'm still standing on this side of the pain, heart still beating through the wind and rain. Every scar's a mark that says I tried. I'm still standing on this side. Sing it loud for the ones who wake, for the tired souls barely staying awake. We bend, we crack, but we don't break. We're still standing on this side. Piano rings while the strings hold tight, breathing deep in the crash of the night. If you're listening and barely alive, you're still standing on this side.